Leading things off on July the 29th, right?
That's it. That's
This year's Awaken Wellness Fair will take place, and joining us with all the details about this wellness event, we have founder Paula Caracappa. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very nice to be here.
I've met you once before.
Yes, I've been here before.
Yes.
And thank you for that. And thank you for inviting me back again. My Awaken Wellness Fair is alive and well and continues to grow.
Everybody's up.
Everybody is up. The energy is great. People are positive. You know, we live in a tough world today. There's a lot of stuff out there that's not so pleasant, not so uplifting.
Yeah.
But the Awaken Fair absolutely is uplifting, and it's an opportunity for people to learn about the many paths to wellness of body, wellness of mind. A lot of people could use wellness of mind, wellness of spirit, and also all things green are part of the Awaken Fair. So
I like
it's just a very, very positive, I don't know, injection into a world that's not so positive.
Are you just adding this? Is this new? All things green?
We've
you mentioned
we've
it
been
once
in
before.
it. Yeah, we've been in it because that's an important part of what goes on in today's world too, is to save our world. You know, to save it in so many ways. I think, right?
Now you mentioned a lot of people are having problems with, probably with a lot of the news that they're hearing every day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So they come to you or your organization.
At the Awaken Fair, what our guests have an opportunity to do is, first of all, to hear speakers. We have 2 rooms of speakers all day. So our event this year is at the Roger Smith Hotel, which is on Lexington Avenue, 501 Lexington at 47th Street. And it's a beautiful little boutique hotel, very artsy. And we're in several rooms throughout the hotel.
Yes.
So our speakers are in the penthouse, which is a lovely space, penthouse, 16th floor. And we're doing live streaming this year. You were talking about social media and so forth with but when you were talking about your show, but we're doing for the first time live streaming of our speakers. So, hopefully hopefully we've got it down. It's going to be good. But so for people who can't get to New York City, this is like a really big breakthrough for us because we're local. We're New York City. We're Westchester. So now this is an opportunity for the person in, I don't know, Iowa who wants to hear something about holistic wellness. They can tune in and they can see our speakers. And so that's a big breakthrough for us. So that'll be in the penthouse. Speakers starting at 10:15, going till 5. New speaker, different speaker every 45 minutes. And then we also have speakers in another room. They're not being live streamed, but 2 rooms of speakers all day long. And we have speakers who range from, the really esoteric. Joan Cara is a psychic who is talking about celebrating life after death, and she connects with those who have already passed. So that's, kind of an extreme end of the spectrum, to people who are talking about actually financial health. One of the people that's being live streamed is a woman who talks especially about women and money, because I don't know why, just maybe traditionally women haven't always been as good with money as they can be. So she talks about that. So what a broad range of health of the spirit and in this case also of the pocketbook.
Yeah.
So those are our
speakers. Has her
speakers.
hands in the pocket. She said, "I'm good with money."
She hangs on to it.
Helen's good with money.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people want to buy stuff. I like to buy stuff.
Keep the money in and out.
Actually, affluence,
Yes.
the word affluence comes from the Latin root affluere, which means to flow. It doesn't mean hang on to it. It means it comes in, it goes out, it comes in, it goes out. So
keep the flow going.
So
but make sure you continue to make money so you can continue
well, that's
to flow.
important, and it's important. Holistic practitioners sometimes have this attitude that I should just give my gifts away.
Yeah.
If you do that, you end up out of business, and then your gifts aren't helping anybody if you can't, if you can't still be in the marketplace.
What about the people that don't keep the circle going? They just keep everything stops here. The buck stops here.
Yeah. It's meant to be spread. Everything's meant to be shared, I think. All of our gifts and our talents are meant to be shared.
So tell us about these fairs.
So in addition to the speakers, we do have vendors. We have vendors on 3 floors. So on the street level, in a bar and restaurant called Lily's, we'll have some vendors there. And we have vendors on the mezzanine level also, and also on the 16th floor. So it's a moving around kind of day.
So you start
and
off on that first floor.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to attract people in.
What was it called, Lily's?
Lily's is
Yeah.
the name of the bar there. And very interesting space because the owners are very artistic and are artists. The walls are always covered with art. And whether it's the owner's art or it's artists that they bring in to cover the walls with art, it's just, you know, it's a really nice and inspiring kind of place. So our vendors run the range. It's everything to support a healthy lifestyle. So that can be things like nutritionals. It can be, one of the things I love is the handmade soaps and lotions.
Oh, yeah,
You know, I have vendors that make this stuff in their kitchen. I mean, it's like, it's the real deal, no
It's
chemicals.
not just regular soap.
It's not
deals
regular
with
soap.
aromatherapy and everything else.
Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of it is goat's milk soap, which is a big thing. So just things that are so unique and so made from the heart, made with heart.
Yeah.
And, and then jewelry. I didn't wear any jewelry, hardly, today, but a lot of jewelry vendors.
You look good with or without.
Thank you, you're very kind. But a lot of semi-precious stones and minerals that have different energies. We know turquoise is for healing, amethyst is for serenity, also for sobriety, if anybody wants a little help with that. So a lot of jewelry with different healing stones. And then we also have healers and we have readers. So the healers are mostly energy healers. So people who are doing Reiki, we talked about that last time, Reiki and vibrational healing. So it's more about not healing, you know, a boo-boo that you put a Band-Aid on. It's about healing on an energetic level.
Yeah.
And then we have intuitive readers. So when the fair started, and continues, the speakers are the main event, and everything else supports that. So, so I brought in some readers because people kind of like intuitive readers, psychic readers. That became so popular, so popular. Everybody's got to get a reading. Everybody wants to know about themselves. I guess that's, you know, that's what's attractive about it. You know, it's all about me.
Yeah.
So, so we have a room with the readers on the mezzanine level. We have a dozen readers. We're actually going to have 3 of them on the street level too. So, you know, we think that might be attractive to people also when they see someone getting a reading.
One last question. When we talk about healing, we talk about those 3 things in the areas of mind, body, and spirit. Briefly tell us about that.
So, you know, there is this school of thought that believes that all illness starts in the spirit. That if it's not addressed, if whatever the misalignment is in spirit, if it's not addressed there, it moves to the mind. And then we have emotional turmoil. If it's not addressed there, it moves to the physical body. But that's really the last stop in an illness that could have been perhaps redirected or assuaged much earlier in the cycle had the person known. You know, that's what the Awaken Fair is about, is getting people to know that there are many routes for them to be well.
So this Awaken Fair is going to take place where and when?
Okay, it's the Hotel Roger Smith.
There you
It's
go.
at 501 Lexington Avenue on the corner of Lexington and East 47th, right near Grand Central Station.
And for more information, you can go to
Awakenfair.com.
Awakenfair.com.
Oh, and it's free. Free
it's
entrance.
free.
I should have said that at the beginning.
F-R-E-E.
Eventbrite. Go to Eventbrite, put in Awaken Wellness Fair, and you get your free ticket.
Awaken Wellness Fair. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand, everybody, at home and in the studio right here.
Thank you.
Paula Caracappa, founder and CEO, PPC Group, LLC.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have to take a quick break, but I promise we'll be right back with more Open next.